Hello, this is Coach Lydia Knight, and we are ending eating disorders and freeing women from every cage. And freedom is that you know what's right for you. Yes. Who makes your decisions? You. Who knows what's right for you? You. And we're literally taught this as women in the society that we grow up in, but then it is compounded when we struggle with food, is to think that other people know better what is right for us than we do. And we see this from time to time in women starting out their journey to freedom, when there's just this overwhelming urge and desire to give up their power and to be like, oh, well, let me ask my husband what he thinks that I should do, or let me ask my kids what they think that I should do. Now, there are loving, wonderful, supportive people in our life that can be a support into us making decisions and knowing what is right for us. But part of freedom is to build that knowing that has been there the whole time, that you know what is right for you. Think of all the ways that we default to this, going to other people or other sources to figure out what is right for us. Think of all the diets that we've done over the years, where with something that is so natural and simple in its undistorted form as eating, that we don't trust our hunger signals. We're going to our meal plan and our timing on that meal plan to know what we should literally eat and when we should eat. We're not consulting ourselves when we're hungry. We're not consulting ourselves when we're full. We're not consulting ourselves when we would like something sweet or something savory, or to, even though I'm hungry, I'm just in part of this project, so I would rather not stop right now and eat something because I'm doing something else right now. And when we get to have the freedom of I get to decide that. A question that comes up sometimes is oh, well, how will I know how to eat? Well, when you don't have disordered eating that you're struggling with, it's really clear how to eat. It's how do I know when to breathe or how much to breathe? You don't have disordered breathing, and so you know how to do that. In fact, it's a non-issue. You're not even thinking about that. That's how eating is. When the disorder is out of the way, when it's not distorted anymore, we can see clearly, we can feel that. And so in knowing what is right for us when it comes to food and not defaulting to a program or a plan, we start seeing this ripple effect in our lives of oh, I know what is right for me when it comes to my body. I know what is right for me when it comes to the decisions of my life. I know what is right for me when it comes to dealing with this relationship or this issue. And that creates such a solidness in our life. And it creates a beautiful responsibility, because sometimes we're defaulting to other people, because then if it doesn't work out, then it was their decision, not ours. But it always comes back to us. Even if we're defaulting someone else, we're still making that final decision. And when you bring on that trust and that responsibility, then you get to be in that confidence of you know what is right for you. And it is a beautiful element of freedom. So for your next step to freedom, go to lifewithlydia.com.